we picked back up right where we left off, which I believe was you guys taking a long rest.
Yes.
You wake up the following morning, feeling much rested.
Is the 12th. You are correct, it is the 12th. Thank you. You're valuable.
The weather is slightly overcast.
Damn, not good for a picnic.
Should we park the ship outside to see them?
Yeah.
We're outside.
There is also an emergency buzzer ringing.
Hang on, does Davio need to be at the place already? Good question.
Whoops! Did we miss it because we were getting our beauty sleep?
Just sometime this morning. So.
There's an alarm blaring.
What the fuck is that?
He's asleep in
How
the
long has that
pilot's
been going
chair.
for? I assume since
2
I've been awake all night.
It's about the completion of your plant growth.
Oh.
Oh no. I will scramble first up to the lookout thing to look around and see.
Shit, Blob, what is going on?
Hostile presence outside.
Oh.
Hostile hell.
Ship is immobile.
Oh, shit.
Our ship is immobile?
Correct.
Can I get up to the lookout and see what's around?
You can't see anything.
We know it's not seeing anything. Open the shutters.
I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah, you open the shutters.
Open
You
the
wipe
shutters.
I'm gonna
complete darkness.
go outside.
What the hell?
I'm gonna exit the ship.
The ship door tries to open and it just gets wedged on something.
Something's blocking the way up here.
Do we have windows?
Yeah,
Can I look out the window?
darkness. Or very, very, not pitch black, but very, very dark.
I'm gonna go down to the garden.
Only the tiniest amount of light creeping through.
I'm gonna go down to the garden.
Yeah?
Yeah. What's going on down here?
The entire room is covered in plant foliage.
Alagala, are you inside?
Yes, hello.
I fear you might have planted a little bit too much. I think the plants are trapping the ship.
That's alright.
Yes.
It's not like we were planning on leaving just yet, were we?
No.
It'd be nice if we could get out though.
Ask them just ask them daily. You can teleport or whatever.
I can't teleport the ship.
You can teleport yourself. Figure out what's going on.
Right, okay, Right,
Look,
okay.
I probably should have run the numbers before trying to bolster my drug production. Look,
Drug production?
well, nothing.
Slip of the tongue.
We are poor. We are so poor.
Is there enough plant growth to get ingredients for breakfast?
Yeah. And then some.
Pulling potatoes out of the
Okay,
walls.
hang on.
Yeah, you
Before everyone disperses, thing about
We can't leave the
the
ship
people
when I
we
got
were
in.
investigating last night, we got ourselves in very deep, and yes,
You were
You've
the one
all
that was
been-
talking to that cat.
yes, but they've been tracking all of you, not just me.
You mean all of you? It was only because we approached what's his face, Tarot.
Yes.
And then you went and presumably described all of
Well,
us. to-
apparently they knew where we were before that, because they knew where Avra was, and I didn't even know that. So the point is, we got ourselves into deep shit. Which was
Aren't we
kind of
making a deal with
expected.
these people anyway? They wouldn't want to fuck with us now.
We're making a deal with them?
Oh shit.
Well, aren't we we're making a deal with the man? Isn't that who you're talking about? Is that someone who works for the man, or is this a different person?
Yeah, I'm talking about that man, but you made it... When did you make a deal with him?
We made an agreement with him to buy Aether from him.
I would just like to really quickly cut in to say that I'm getting ingredients for having breakfast. Right, now you guys can continue.
She's gone, but
what is the problem?
I was thinking they were tracking us down, and we might be in danger.
No, I think this is just they're doing their due diligence for a business deal.
Okay, I was also stabbed, but that's why I think we might be in danger.
What you do in your own time is entirely up to you.
They're part of the same business. And they wanted to know what we want to do with the business.
Why were you gone for so long?
To get information. And
you got stabbed for it.
Yes.
What do you expect? Of course they're going to be watching us now.
They were watching us for a long time.
A long time, like 3 days? How long have we been here?
Since we were there, basically, because they have eyes on the whole town, and they seem to just
We've been
fucking.
here for about 24 hours.
Yeah, precisely. They probably just clocked us when we walked in as people that didn't.
It does not matter. We are about to go to them anyway. We're already offering up ourselves.
Okay, well, expect to get stabbed, maybe.
I'm not going to get stabbed. It is a business deal. They need.
Well, you
He
might.
would want our money, and we are going to provide it to him.
How much did you say the door could open?
Like, maybe an inch or so.
Cool.
Do you have any sort of ports that can at least expose the foliage that's blocking it?
It's being blocked by plants, right?
Yeah.
Can I open the door an inch and get a sample of the goober on the outside of the ship?
Yeah.
Cool.
Is anyone going to get mad if I burn this that's around the door?
Oh no, not at all.
Okay.
I-
Wake up!
I was going to say,
Okay.
I just the one that's blocking the door.
Okay. Roll a intelligence check.
Okay.
Actually, come to think of it, it's quite possible that the ship's exterior is integrated with the creature.
22.
Okay. The plants blocking the door burn away, but the flame does continue along the plants.
Davio, what have you done?
Are the plant like back inside the ship?
No, out.
Can I barrel to the captain's quarters, which I think previously Jacques was in control of?
It's me just sitting in the pilot's chair.
Over.
Just staring at the wall of plants.
Please tell me Jacques taught you how to pilot this thing.
Yeah, it does give me a crash course, but if we move now, it can really severely damage the
Hard
exterior
choice of
of the
words,
ship.
and yes. What about the computer thing? Oh, I know. I light a cigarette. You.
Oh shit!
You. Are we in trouble?
Well, the ship currently cannot move. The plants within, however, the plants that have accosted us will continue to burn and probably spread to the vineries and crop fields beyond.
Okay.
Is it that serious of a sort of dry season that it's going to turn to a bushfire?
It has the potentiality to do so if left uncontrolled.
I've been waiting patiently for my turn to speak, but I do want to act immediately. Can I try to just do Fueca again with Davio's ignition, but this time I'm changing it to cold damage and I'm trying to snuff it out with ice?
Yeah, sure.
Just on like each bit that's like as it's going away.
Yep, stop. Cool.
I'm gonna. Oh, sorry.
No, you don't.
Yeah.
I was just gonna come back, return with all the ingredients that I had, and went. All right. Sorry, was someone talking to me earlier?
I don't believe so. I think you're fine.
All right, and then I'm gonna go and make breakfast.
I successfully snuff out all the. I'm very used to. This was my very first spell, so I'm used to dealing with it.
So you said something about people know who we are.
Yes.
None of us gave our names at the gate.
Oh, I did.
I literally live here.
You used to live here,
Yeah.
and your family, correct me if I'm wrong, happens to be one of the major trading merchants here,
Yeah, but I live here.
and
they
we're
know
dealing with a trade merchant.
Well, that is who. So who went? Everyone raise your hand if you went to this thing.
No, it's not so much about who we went, it's about what we said when we entered.
People,
Yes, this is
people
a-
know we are here, and they would have known no matter
So
what.
this is what I would like to call a you problem, not mine. I was busy buying seeds. You guys were all, off doing whatever you're doing. That's a nat 20 for nothing.
You're for breakfast? Let's fucking go! These
Breakfast is
veggies are
good.
fucking sick!
Breakfast is good.
This one is called the Jacques Special. Now
Now
I don't know what it's in it, but
Not cat, right?
why would it be?
Carrot.
I'll give you the
potato.
Georgia face. Just what makes you think it would be that?
Jacques hasn't gone, you've already just cooked him.
Dear shit, are you able to clear about the foliage around you enough without damaging yourself that we could take off if need be?
The weapons are not that precise or that calibrated for foliage clearing. It would probably leave minor craters all over the land.
You haven't got drones or something?
No.
I could burn it away as needed later. It will take a while, but I can do it one bit at a time safely.
As always, I'm just planning an exit strategy. It seems like we don't need it at the moment, but...
Well, speaking of a plan, would I be remiss to suggest that all of us go to this meeting point? I doubt you can all come into the room, but in case something goes wrong, I would like to have the security that you are all nearby.
I'm desperately curious about why my spell acted the way it did. I think it might have something to do with the substance excreted by the creature on the ship.
Oh, please no. Actually, Flea can't access the exterior of the ship, can it?
Flea can.
So can they grow?
The creature produces a mucus that coats the entire exterior of the ship, apparently. I suspect that it might have interacted with my spell that I cast.
I'd be very interested if Flea all of a sudden became malignant and started feeding off the biomass on the land. Look guys, maybe it'll eat them clean and we won't have to worry then. We'll see, but...
You can hear celebration outside.
What? Now that we've got the door open.
I step outside.
Mm-hmm.
What do I see?
You can see maybe 15 to 20 families setting up stalls and celebrating quite happily. And you can see some kids running around with like face paint and balloons, and they're just like, harvest came early, harvest.
I was going to say, do we know if it's what time of year is it?
Early summer.
Wait, did we literally land on a farm and make a crop circle?
Yes.
Okay.
Holy shit. How well, if we push outside, how well does the new foliage hide the ship?
Very.
Oh, I suppose it's...
Even though it's on fire.
Well,
There's a
well-
big smokestack.
That's it. Oh fuck. Good point.
Is there a different tree from all the rest?
Yeah. There's one like aggressively autumnal tree. That's
Do you
growing.
plant it inside the ship or
No,
outside?
outside.
Yeah, there's one aggressively autumnal tree amongst the rest of the foliage.
Sorry, did you guys just see that tree look at you? I swear I saw a face. That was weird.
You've got to stop smoking that stuff.
It's just anyway. And with that, I presume I can find something like a shitty fire,
Bless you.
Oh, gosh.
That really
and I'll
needed
climb
to
up on top of the ship and start trying to at least clear a bit of daylight into the little crow's nest.
That's actually fucking hilarious because in my notes, the Harvest Festival is held on the 12th of the 5th.
Oh, which
Lovely
is
time.
today!
This came early by an hour.
It only hits by midday, but
Well,
that's great.
The Harvest Festival marks when stuff's supposed to start coming into bloom, but Aligala's spell just made everything hyper accelerate.
This is gonna sound dumb, but would I know what Harvest Day is?
Yeah. As I said, it marks when the most productive time of year for farmers and the like is. So they start hiring more. Their business booms more.
Oh, Aligala, you should be proud. I think you'd make this year's Harvest Day very significant for everybody.
It's of no consequence. It's just a side effect of what I was actually trying to do. It barely matters.
But it barely matters. I feel like you guys are kind of like angels in disguise. You guys think you're like evil and bad, but you're like so nice to everybody.
Do angels think they're evil and bad?
The first time a Dahlia just speaks normally.
I don't even stutter it out.
Isn't there like Lucifer or whatever that was like evil?
Be not of. Don't bring Christian theology into this campaign. We've already included who was it? Who did we drag in last as like a canonical part of the setting?
I mean, we
Well,
have
so much
France.
stuff.
No, is
Well, I
it?
mean, it's fine. I've already got it incorrect anyway. Should I?
All modern media,
I don't
as
know.
penned by Yale.
I'm pretty sure we have China.
There's Germany. I think Germany was mentioned at one point.
But yeah, anyway, you guys are like always thinking you're like evil or like doing something bad. I mean, not that I don't know if you think that at all. Probably not. But like, you guys are like real good at in the inside.
I'm certainly aware that people describe me as evil, but it's never bothered me.
There you go, see? You think you're evil, but you're really, like, good-natured.
If that's how you choose to feel.
Well, after this year's Harvest Day, I feel... Yeah.
I am curious though. Once again, the plants have especially taken a liking to the ship, so...
You can talk to Fleet if you need. As I'm wolfing down the breakfast of like having had a second serve.
Well, again, I don't speak alien bug, so I might have to just make do. I have to make do with the testing of the substances it excretes. But again, you wanted to have your little meeting, didn't you?
Yes, and I would prefer if people were close by.
Ready when you are, boss.
Let's go.
When tongues come out as today with their it's like bell holes.
Today, according to Alala.
Yeah.
It's come out.
What can I say?
Well,
Human spider.
I guess I have to... Guess I don't really have a choice in the matter, do I?
Correct.
Georgia face you? Correct. Is that what you think this is?
Alright, we head off to the casino.
Wait, are you gonna... Should we bring you? I don't know if you should be on the... I don't know if you should go. Who's gonna
Everyone
take you?
should be nearby. We should all be together.
Are you gonna be alright?
I look at Nathalie because Nathalie was going to say something and Average
It's
just...
safest for her to be with us, I think.
Mm-hmm.
The magpie sitting on top of Average, already making a nest in Average's hair. Just like, okay, I'll go.
I'll keep an eye.
Alright.
Just on the way, can either of you two do your magic thing to tell me what this is? It's just the stone.
Eucartis.
It will visually animate any paintings or drawings.
It will make paintings and drawings move.
Interesting.
What does the rune say? Is it a giant as well?
Yeah, it's in giant and it reads.
It says twink.
Well,
It has two names on it. The rune for art and life.
And life.
can you just like paint stick figures and create us a crew?
Yeah.
An army of stick figures.
Just really poorly painted
They're
dudes.
walking around with like little vegetables.
It's like the old YouTube animations of the stick figures.
They're animated as about 5 frames per second.
10 million stick figures. Eat this man.
They just do that spinning cat meme. Ooh, ee.
I was thinking they just move like the toy soldiers in Toy Story. Just they probably could just have to hop around in the post bedroom.
Yeah, so you approach Torod's casino and hotel.
Yep, as we go up, I have to do the moment of truth. I have to switch to Avion if I can. 1, great.
Yippee!
That's 1 failure. Can you just write down 1 fail?
One
Oh,
fail.
okay. You don't have to write it down because I only failed once. So I remember 1
Did
fail.
you take your damage?
I will take my damage now. It's only going to be a d4 damage, so I won't be too bad.
What happens if you hit a 1d20 and then...
And then I keep going?
Yeah.
Instant
it
death.
stays on 1d20.
Instant. I've got a D100
So the
for
max,
you.
no, the max,
I've got a d30.
the max I can get from trying to switch is 20 damage.
Okay.
It is a lot.
I've also got a d60 line somewhere.
Do I have to like
We can get you to the
present-
d100. Step you up there.
As she's like in her like blue dress.
Do you have the what?
like presentable?
Oh,
It seems like a very fancy place. And I've never been into a fancy place before.
well, I don't think you have to, but you would feel more comfortable if you were, I think.
Okay.
As you approach the entrance, one of the bouncers sort of like takes you out of the line and sort of gestures you in, you and your group.
Okay, well, all of you stay down here. I will, I suppose, go towards the stairs. Is
Can
there?
I accompany you? Or do you?
I don't know.
I think we should all go with you as far as they let us.
Okay, well, let's do that. If we get separated, is there something I can do in case something goes wrong? Like what? I mean, I can do the Shaka Shan stuff, can't I?
Yeah, that's it.
I was going to say.
No, maybe I can't.
So
Well, I haven't
Shaka
actually set my spells today.
Shaka Shan is
Message.
Line of sight as well.
Not so.
No, it's
just
not.
point in a direction.
Point in the direction.
I was
So as
gonna
long as I
say-
know you guys are downstairs.
Oh, the other thing I was going to say is, as always, if things go south, I'll turn out the lights and we all run.
Didn't you say that the staircase to this little office you went to was unusually long? Well out of the range of our short distance.
Oh, I don't know. It could be out
Communicate.
of the range. I mean, it was long, but is it that long? Magic goes far away.
Do you wanna
Not this
take
magic.
it?
I would love to take all of you with me. I just don't know if they will let us.
I can go in here.
Oh.
Hey,
Oh, that's
do you wanna-
interesting.
I was going to say, and you give her the money.
Why would I do that? How would then I give it to the man?
Because that way he only gets it once we've. Does that work? I'm trying to think. Oh, you can't
I
go
don't
in
know.
and out, can you? You can only go in or out once, can't you?
Yeah, but I can bring it.
Take
Like
your
a-
belt with you as well.
I was going to say, is it worth? I'm trying to think how we do it. So I'm just trying to plan it so that if they decide to say, I don't know, grab you and beat you senseless, we're not down all the money your parents have just so kindly lent you.
Oh, I understand. Well, I think if they start to beat me senseless, I'm pretty good at handling myself. I think for enough time that I'll be able to at least release. If I have both of you, then I could release both of them. But I don't think we should give the money to you because then we will have to let her out to get the money, and then.
Me?
Huh?
Me then. So long as it's not you, I feel like they'll grab you very quickly.
I feel like maybe,
I think they are just backup plans.
yeah, I feel like the person who
We've already come in
needs
now.
the
haven't we?
money takes.
I think it's only fair to have backup plans. I'm sure they have some as well.
Yes. I mean, I love the idea of you two being in your
Oh, do you let me
in your
have it?
necklaces.
All good.
So I suppose we do that, and then yes. But for now, let us see how far they let us go. Maybe we can all just be there, like because they might not care. So let us try that first. Okay. Well, off we go.
I get the distinct feeling.
Going into a trap.
As you approach the back of the casino floor, you Avian, you see the same staircase you were led up earlier.
Mm-hmm.
You can see the bouncers there. They sort of gesture you up the stairs.
Hello.
They don't stop any of your compatriots from following along as well.
Okay. Great.
As I said previously, the staircase is unnaturally long. You've walked a staircase much higher than the outward presentation of the casino itself. As you arrive at the topmost floor, you're in this lobby area, and you can see two more bouncers on, tending the double doors that you walked through earlier that led to his suite.
Sorry, as she's walking up, can I just keep sending messages to keep track of where it gets lost if it does? It's just like, hello.
Are you not
darkness.
going up?
Aren't we stopped?
No.
No.
Not at the staircase.
Just outside.
So far, we haven't been stopped.
You haven't been stopped at all yet.
Okay.
Right now, you're just
So just come
Did
along.
I just imagine you
You
saying the
might have
bouncers?
hallucinated it.
Last time you were.
I can't everyone's so
Okay.
confused.
Nice.
You
We're
haven't
all
been stopped.
suspicious.
But you arrive at the topmost floor, and you can see again through the glass, your vantage point is looking over the city of Felwyn, or as much as you can from this vantage point anyway. And you can see there's two bouncers sort of guarding the double doors that lead to his suite. And as you approach, one of the bouncers just goes, "Boss is expecting you. Wants you to come along, and one other you can pick.
Me and one other?
You and one other."
Oh, okay. Me, him, one other.
We can rock, paper, scissors it. Well, we can't really play pan, scissors, palette here because we don't have a pan or a palette. But
Well, okay. I'm sorry to interrupt. I had a plan in my head and I just started talking. But okay, hang on. We don't want them to just be waiting right outside the door. That is awkward. So we'll walk them back down part of the stairs at least. And I turn and usher you guys down the stairs, and I just go okay, go into your things. And then I don't want to choose between the two of you.
Out of the two of us, you know how the game's played better, and I have a better grasp of what's going on at any given moment.
If we want, we also have special sack.
Very cool.
I just like a gesture.
No, thank you.
Yeah, put
It's one of the few things I consider worse than a hug.
Well, it is probably better to have one person wait outside just in case something happens outside anyway.
I'll do it. You go in.
Okay, so you come in, you two go into your things.
Abra's already gone.
Yeah. Oh, so is your brother.
It's one of those reaction things. It was a bar and foam things fall off. And,
You're you two go in, you look away, you go back, they're already slowly falling down into the ground.
I presume we've checked around to make sure there's not anyone that can obviously see us.
well, I assume, according to
far enough down.
I assume according to Avian's intentions, you went down the landing so that you weren't observable by them.
Put the necklaces on and they'll be under my vest, hidden under my vest.
Do they feel strange when you wear them like that? Do they feel strange when you wear them like that?
Strange? In what way?
Are they repelling?
I might have just... I tried one of them once and it wasn't very pleasant. But...
I don't think I feel that.
Actually, yeah, considering that both of the pendants are together, are they repelling?
Yeah, yeah.
Cool. One on each nipple.
Someone's...
Yeah.
You don't hear that,
You
but
know-
Abra's
You know how in Wreck-It Ralph you can see the outside world from the arcade console? Yeah, you can just Darby's nipples smushed
You
against
see
the
your
glass.
boulder just cross down terrible.
Abra's breaking down.
Alright.
Well, up we go. We've chosen this man right here.
Of course.
A pleasure.
They open the door, letting you in. You can see the silhouette of Tarod, sort of overlooking the city. You can also see the tabaxi figure within, sort of in mid-conversation. The bouncers just look at you and just gesture to Chase Lounge.
Yeah, there's a very sort of tense moment as he nods and goes and sits down, crosses his legs and puts the suitcase on top. Or it's I don't think what sort of bag it is, but it's like a duffel bag, but an old one.
Hello. So glad that you can join us. Do you have the funds that we discussed?
Yes, we do. As promised, every single bit of it. It's all in Platinum if that's okay.
Yes, we can organize some change.
We won't need change, I don't believe.
You will. What? Huh? Huh? What am I missing?
Because I forced the switch so the timer is less.
Oh no.
Oopsie.
It's the risk of forcing, well, one of the risks of forcing the switch is that you get less time as that person.
I'm excited for W to try a French accent without stuttering.
I'm just staring silently.
Just make a conversation.
Do I notice this?
Yeah.
Can I message Davio? This is the guy we're talking to. He's going to sell us the Aether. The money's on you. Best manners, please.
Now takes it.
Holds out money Frenchly.
By the way, Davio has no idea what Avion's accent sounds like.
That's funny.
So, he can't do it that, even if he wanted to. He has no idea.
Kind of takes the money, sort of sloshes it a little, weighs it, tosses the like sealed bag over to the tabaxi, who starts sort of eyeballing it. As newfound business members, he kind of like slides across the chest, and you can open it up, and you can see like very much like almost like spine mucus, like foam recesses with 10 vials seated in it. Can I indulge you in a drink?
Can I cast Detect Thoughts at this point? Him.
Sure.
Does that have components?
No. Oh, it's... Well, all spells have components. Hang on, let me...
The components.
It's VSM, copper piece. So I just quietly, like, do it behind my back, mutter something under my breath.
I was going to say, I'm sitting outside and I'm trying to just light up his pipe.
His surface thoughts are of trying to figure out why his customer has gone silent, and also reviewing some of the information that his lieutenant has provided him about potentially being government spies or worse, a rival competitor.
I believe we had plenty last night.
So I've heard. But regardless, on the house, if you would like.
Message. Be careful, possibly drugged. Very suspicious.
You said to tell you the first time I light the pipe. Stupid happens.
No,
Right?
for every time that you light the pipe. Okay. And may I just please get the name of my prospective buyer for the ledgers, of course.
I gesture towards Nathalie.
No, from you.
Davio.
Slay.
And what agency do you work for?
None.
Surface thoughts?
Suspicion. Definite suspicion.
Yeah.
That change of accent was...
No, but specifically the agency thing. Who do they think?
Government.
Yeah, they think it's the they think it's like emissaries from Eris trying to crack down on the distribution of Aether.
Start flipping that symbol there around my neck. Opens and closes.
Very well. He pours himself a drink and starts sipping from it. He slides the chest forward.
Do you think I had lied to you?
No. In this line of work, lying by omission is just as bad.
Are they in the chest? I just touch the general chest and just quietly go, "You got this." Any?
Seems legit.
I just nod at Nathalie.
Shall we go?
Unless there's anything else we can help you with.
Not at all. Lovely doing this business with you.
About
Oh, I almost forgot. He kind of tosses you the 60% that you chuck in his collateral.
I did think about that. Thank you.
Shady businessman conducts honest business
I
in an unexpected move.
bow my head. Force a grin. And turn and leave.
I think I've ever seen Davio smile.
Jesus Christ, I hope we have to never see them again.
What's the cat thinking?
The cat is admiring the boss's his boss's ability to finesse you guys.
Fuck off, you're in love with your boss too much.
Fair enough. We'll get up and leave.
Finesse. That means they're pulling the wool over our eyes.
Means we've been charged way too much for that Aether.
Like it.
It's
Roll
not
a
our
history
money.
check.
History check?
Actually, wait. When you were making the deal, you were Avion, right?
Yes.
Make a history check at disadvantage.
Right.
I
I'm
know
good
what
at history,
happened, but
but...
Mithaeli doesn't.
10. Nothing? No. Alright, so that was, how much? 10 vials?
10 vials of 100%,
I put an asterisk next to that.
100% purity Aether, and your collateral of 60% purity Aether.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Well, I'm assuming we're out of the room now. Let's leave first and then we can
Wait.
talk.
I heard that, and I should know the vials that he had, even though I wasn't there for Avion's deal.
Were you there when you bought the initial batch?
I know I got him one.
So you know of that one, but I don't think you were present for Avion's run in with the lady in red.
Yeah, because I think the lady in red was talking about you,
Yes,
but you weren't
but
there.
we did talk to her after that.
Because I went and brought you, right?
Yes,
That's right, you
Yeah,
did,
because we said that, she said, I want to see him,
yeah,
and then I brought you.
and it was actually she wanted him, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, it was something like, yeah, I think she said bring the pretty boy or something along
Yeah.
those lines, and I said it was you.
You can roll a history check for yourself if you'd like.
I hope this isn't metagaming.
Up to you.
Leave it in the comments.
What does it
below.
mean?
Is this
Roll a history
mitigating?
check.
When those two come out, I'll sort of spring up, keep my eye on the bouncers, and walk to them and open the bag. If they want to drop the chest in there.
Oh, what, sorry?
That's a 21.
I would say with a 21, after you've exited the room and the bouncers have closed the door, you remember.
Okay.
Remember what?
I will tell him after we exit the building it's too dangerous.
Let's leave, come on.
Yeah, you're not stopped at all. It's free to exit.
Alright, we leave the building. Step outside, go a little bit down the street.
Any trouble?
Well, I am here.
Oh, so some trouble.
It was irritating to say the least. I decided just not to say anything.
No trouble from them, though they did seem rather confident that they'd somehow taken advantage of us.
They didn't do too much in my opinion. He depurified the bottle you gave him by a little bit.
The collateral.
It was 70%, wasn't it? The one you got.
It was. It was. I take it out. You got this. Can I tell what
That's
purity
sick.
it is?
That's cool.
No.
I-
Identify will tell you what it
Okay.
is.
I was trying to make some connection of how Mithaeli would know.
I don't know. I can't. I need to test it back in the ship, but that's annoying. But if it seemed like the vials that we have are legit, perhaps they charged us a lot. It was not me doing the negotiating originally, so I do not doubt that we were overcharged. But we have it now. It was not our money that we spent on it anyway.
I'm sorry, was that not your money?
It was my family's money.
And I presume you owe that debt to them, correct?
Well, my parents are sentimental. Sometimes they may.
Lucky little bastard.
As I said, I grew up rich. They have a very successful company.
You
have probably, maybe you haven't noticed it, but the words Enriya chassis are on a lot of devices that you see around everywhere in the world.
Yes, well, Maybe it's a compliment to you. You did a good job of hiding it.
We need to go back to the ship.
I have some errands to run here before we disappear. Is there anything else you need? I presume you can get back unattended. I'll hand you off the bag, because I presume you put the chest itself in the bag of holding.
Sure, yeah, that's a good idea.
Would you mind the company?
I'll just be sending that aside.
So a yes or a no?
Of course.
Out of nowhere. You're not expecting it. You hear a yell as your Voda, in a really cool action pose, comes out. She's holding a vial of the poo potion she has. She goes, oh!
The potion.
What is this?
Where are we? Is it done? Did you do the deal?
We're fine. That's why I did not call you both.
Awesome sauce. And I
I-
put my thing back.
Take off the other necklace as well. I mean, I take off both your necklaces. I hand yours back to you. I also hand Avarice to you. And I go, I do not want to wear this.
And I put mine on and then hold mine and say, Ava, we didn't have to do anything, we're good.
Did you see what I saw?
I did actually.
Different responses.
Davio, I hate to say it, but you have nipples and it's quite intriguing.
You have nipples.
I hope you get better soon.
I will show you right now.
You know,
It's an absolute.
100% of
There's a
people
lot
who
of things
have
in this
nipples.
world that I've seen. That is something I didn't realize I would have to see up close.
It's so smelly. You gotta wash.
What the fuck are you talking
It was
about?
not. It was not. You're fine. You're clean.
Are you telling me the air within that is based around the air around
Yeah,
the
it's
pocket
like
dimension?
it's like a miasma.
There is a leak
God.
in your artifact.
Were they
My
hairy
friends
or?
in the air. It's like
I'm not telling you.
it
You have to
like
find out for yourself.
is more potent in the atmosphere.
Yeah, dude, stacked on top of each other. It's crazy. Listen, I'm not saying any. I'm not making any comment. I'm completely neutral on what I've seen. I just want you to know it's very interesting.
Okay.
I thought you wouldn't have it.
What are you talking about? Why would I not have any?
I don't know. It's kind of like, you know, you just don't really expect people to have things.
It's like on a Barbie doll. We don't have nipples on Barbie dolls.
Like, I just can't believe
This
that.
is a mortifying conversation.
Would you like to hug it out?
No.
I'll ask again tomorrow, same time. Maybe not same place. Yeah, maybe not the same place.
We need to go back to the ship.
Did you get your stuff?
Yes, I did.
That's good. Yippee!
And like a whole bunch of confetti flies down.
Where do you keep getting that?
Tell.
You see like little hole punched marks in her leaves.
Oh no! Oh my god, it's dangerous.
It doesn't hurt. They go back. Also, I got my first white leaf yesterday.
She pulls in this like this little tiny little white leaf.
Wow.
Aren't you 14?
That's momentous.
It also means that the seasons are changing soon.
Wait, you know how they did that thing with all the plants? Did you grow like a moustache or something because of that?
No, my hair is really long, but like I don't like my hair very long, so I cut it in the morning before everyone got up.
That's where all the confetti came from.
Fair enough.
And I can't cut it too much now. I can't cut it because
And I point and the little magpie is like nestled in.
she's like, I think I've become a home.
I feel like I've seen that bird before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nothing to read into that.
That
Moving
means
on.
the seasons are changing, which means I'm going to change for the first time too, and it's very exciting.
You're going to change. How much are you going to change?
Well, I won't be as like autumn-y.
Do we need to worry?
Visually?
I guess so.
Has she ever done this before?
Me and
I've
my
been
pal
on
always
it for
go
long
through
enough
it
to
when
know
the
the seasons
seasons change.
And
But she dies.
what happens to them?
Gonna die.
Do you think we compost
Me
her or
pal
bury
and
her?
time grew
She's
lots
not
of
gonna die.
flowers
You
in
can
the
burn her,
city.
that works for both.
I think that's horrible.
And
But it's effective.
there's
I'd
a
rather
lot of like
compost her.
like
Oh, okay,
cherry
you tell her
blossoms and like kind of spring-like things. And one time my mom just kind of like lost all her hair and she had lots of twigs instead. but people's seasons changings happens differently because not everyone is all one universal season at a time. So currently my ma is in the summer season, so she kind of matches what the actual atmosphere is like, and my pa is experiencing a winter, and I'm in between.
Okay, fine. Let's go back to the ship.
Yes.
But you
Although, for the record, Jordan is intensely fascinated with this character detail and thinks it's really cool and unique. But Davio doesn't give a shit.
As someone who's a scholar and likes learning, this is not the part of education he wants to know about.
Yeah, but like you don't do it until you're like 13 or 14, so I haven't experienced it before.
I'm sorry, but this isn't my special interest.
I'm moving on to...
I don't hyperfixate on this.
Do you want Shanra back or not?
What the fuck?
I'm sorry, but this doesn't spark obsession.
Where's Shanra's head right now? Not with you, isn't it?
Oh my god, that's terrifying.
Everything can change in a snap. Nah, Avra's just like excitedly like waddling back.
I don't know what it is, but Avra's just getting chilly with you. Regardless, yeah, you arrive back at the ship, but the two of you are going to send off letters.
Yeah, I think I'll be brief with it because there's not much to roleplay more than you see Wormtongue hand off like it looks like a whole stack of letters, but some of them look entirely unrelated to each other. I don't think you can't read thieves, can you?
I can't read.
For mine then. Yeah, he just spends half the time doing that. He sits in a waiting room for 15 minutes without getting an actual meeting. He talks to a scribe for like 30 minutes about a form that he didn't lodge and then lodges the form. It all seems to be a very strange dance and wastes a lot of time.
I wonder sometimes, is there any place you feel safe? Seems as though every new place we get to, you feel as though there's some hidden plot.
He's in the middle of like eating something that he's bought on the way. He's like, you know, I almost hate to say it, but no. Even the familiar ones have got too much history, the unfamiliar ones have got too much uncertainty, and it's honestly something that drives me. I want somewhere that I can control so thoroughly that I don't have to fear a thing because I'll see it all coming. I want the same sort of power that, well, you saw that businessman. We walked into his establishment not knowing where it was with who knows how many men, and apparently he's pulled the wool over our eyes. Power and security go hand in hand, and I want both.
Well, his security doesn't come from himself. I was reading his mind for a lot of that time when we were having our exchanges. Never...
You what? You can read minds.
What? You can't?
Very interesting. Do you do it often?
If I focus.
Could you do it now?
I could.
Please don't.
Okay. I do. Make a wisdom save.
There isn't a wisdom save for surface level, is there?
Relative.
Yeah, I'm probing because I'm...
Oh my god. I think it's relatively low as well. Like your DC is more than 15, is it?
It is 15.
Yeah, I think I fail it. Let me just make sure, but I don't think I'm proficient.
I remember the
You're
first
a
time I
monk.
cast a
I got a
spell against
10.
Wormtongue.
And then my wisdom's relatively high.
I
I
got
could use
that
that.
right. I got
You're a
dead
monk, you
right.
probably beat that. My
That
15.
was it.
Yeah, I think I will.
Let's have a look.
Let me listen. Anyway.
Wisdom is +3. I got a 10. I'm only 13, so no, I fail it. So what is it? So with surface level, you get to hear what I was thinking about. Exactly that.
Yeah,
What are you
like part
probing
of-
for?
I don't really care. I just want to like dig up something to spook you.
You know
Something
that.
that's kind of uncomfortable. As
Yeah.
You know that. I'm trying to think what I could say. You know that everything that's been done today is a farce, and it's only about 2 of them are worth anything. The others were distractions.
What were the letters?
Sorry, yeah, the letters. You know that the one that was most important was lodged through a sort of like a, not quite a shell company, but certainly somewhere that works for something else, and it was intended for the administrative sector of this city. So it was going to be dealt with by some bureaucrats. You know that he's doing it because he's scared. Like he's been holding, you talked about security, and the first thing that came up there was the same thing, watching what happened under the water, watching what happens with you guys, hearing now that you can read thoughts. It is terrifying to Wormtongue, the people that he's around, but he has to try and play it off as though he's not worried by it. And out of the 3 or 4 trade houses that I think I remember asking Thea about last session, the 2 that scare him the most, that he's most concerned about, are the Villikesh family and the Aldermans.
Okay.
And I think that's, if you want to ask anything specific, you can after that, but we shall see. Do I know that you've done that?
I believe if I probe, you
You are aware.
are aware, especially if you succeed. Hang on. Either way, the target knows you're probing into its mind, so yes.
I slap you and I said don't, and I walk off.
As I said, I see differently to most people.
Just keep it to yourself. I don't need more of this city's past catching up with us. Let alone the idiots dealing with its present.
Regardless, what I was saying about that other fellow that we dealt with, he knew very little of us. It was the people around him. Do you have that level of trust? To have people around you like that?
Not yet.
Trust isn't a learned behavior.
Yeah, we'll see how
Mistrust is.
Wormtongue anxiously finishes a cigarette in a very short period of time on the way back, smoking like a train as he walks next to you. Keeps the pipe when he's not stressed. The cigarette's a comfort.
You arrive back at the ship. All of you arrive back at the ship. And Flea sort of tries to speak to you.
I do cast tongues.
What's up, Flea?
Bad presents.
Bad presents? Bad presents? Is it because Jacques didn't give you a present? I'm sorry.
No, not present. Presents.
Oh. In the ship? Or around the ship?
Below. Beneath. It grows, it approaches.
Hello everyone. Something bad is under.
I'm not here. We're going walkie.
I presume we're
Oh, I thought they were.
Yeah.
I thought you said everyone was at the
I-
ship
okay.
now.
Yeah. I assumed after your letter spree, you were heading back. Is that journalists?
Oh, I thought you were talking to the baby.
I was, and then I went, "Hello, everyone."
But we weren't here when you were talking to the baby, so I figured it's
Hello
just...
everyone. Apparently there's a very bad presence that's coming close to the ship that's underneath the ship, so maybe we should move the ship.
How fast is it coming closer?
How fast is it moving, Flea?
Slowly. But
Slowly.
it will continue to Consume.
Consume.
Consume what?
What is it? What is it consuming?
The lands.
Fuck.
The crops. The crops.
Why does this fucker have notes?
It's in the city.
So
It's
we're-
gonna eat the city.
Okay, that definitely sounds like an issue. Do we like? Is the ship still tied down by plants?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'll go out there. Does anyone else have fire?
Non air.
Why would I have the
I
fire?
have light. Is that?
You have a lighter, but it probably won't be super effective here. I understand, but I'm just saying.
Let me take a look.
I have lightning sometimes.
I need to.
What was the ship's name again?
Archivist.
What was the name of? What was the name of the fellow the consciousness
Ferris?
of the ship? Ferris. That's it. Thank you.
I,
I knew it wasn't like an official name.
Yvelda, I cannot believe how much I have taught you, and I have yet to teach you my very first spell that I invented myself, Davio's Ignition. That would help if you knew it now.
Her eyes light up. She's like, you can teach me.
I can't now. We have busy stuff to do, but I just cannot
Isn't it
believe
better
it.
to learn on the job or something like that?
No, there is no time. It will take a
Would you
long
I have a
Would you
request.
have eliminated?
I'll try.
Your friend wants to leave.
First,
That one.
you want to leave. What?
I,
This one wants to leave?
I'm going to free the ship, yes. Isn't that what we were going to do?
We're trying to eliminate it apparently.
Eliminate what? The thing coming up? What? Didn't you
We should
just say
try
we
and
should
get
move the ship
We
out?
should try and move the ship out of the way, but we should also
Why are you making that face?
What's happening?
Anything
Did
I
they
need
leave
to know?
going through a midlife crisis?
Remember my last creepy dream?
No.
No. Hang on.
Well, I
Did
didn't
you have a
until
dream of something devouring a city?
not a city, more like all of space. I think.
Dreamed about a big guy who tried to get into the universe to trash the place because it's funny.
Sort of. There is
That's
a
what I've got in my Nathaniel's dream journal.
so combining with the memories and data in the ship and a dream I had. Beings were fighting for space between planes for some fucking reason. And also, every 300 years, the gaps between the planes weaken, and a creature is there making things unstable and wanting to eat everything.
Oh yeah, I do remember this one now.
It is supposed to come from the other space, so it's called
This
not
was
beneath
something
us.
else. Sorry?
It was supposed to come from the other space, which I saw in space in my dream, not beneath us.
Can we ask Ferris?
But it seems to have similar
This
things of
information is
consuming
partly
everything.
coming from Ferris.
So I was going to say, so I know that you're not exactly good friends with the creature that inhabits you. Do you share the sentiment of a nasty dark presence coming from below? Is this something you can detect?
I can.
No, so
Thank you for interpreting, by the way.
This is also related to the whole thing back in the Corona, the metal ship we were in, because the Ganassi have a fear in their culture that this will happen, and that is why they want
That
to
was
escape.
why they were
I'm
trying to
sleeping
leave
with Kevin.
the ground.
Oh, that's right.
I can detect a seismic presence quite a ways beneath us. It is sporadic and irregular, not of natural origin.
Do you know if it's targeting us specifically or just arising in this region?
It seems to be approaching us at not an incredulous pace, but definitely heading in our direction.
Just to be clear, am I freeing the ship or not?
I haven't stopped you.
Sporadic movements lent the idea of a creature of some kind.
I don't like any of those ideas.
You reckon it's like a mole?
Big mole?
Might be a mole that goes through all of reality or something, but I don't know why it's under us. Is that the same thing?
That's because it's a mole, right?
As Amber's like moving out of the ship
Yeah,
to just keep
gonna
Davio
hear-
company.
You're just gonna hear outside the ship constantly, Fuega! 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 I'm just constantly going, fire, ice, fire, ice, fire, ice, all the way around the ship. Okay.
PK fire!
Yeah. PK thunder!
You see your voter just being like, taking notes. Yeah.
While Davia continues to human torture up outside. What the rest of you do?
I'm gonna also ask everybody, hey guys,
This fucker's
so how long are we staying here for again?
I don't think you can really say for long because our journey is going between Serana to Io to Naya, which is where we have to be very short.
Hold on. We can't. You're about to tell me that there's something approaching ready to devour this city that we've just, milked of its aether. And we're going to leave.
Not getting
Not
attached, are we?
No, we're gonna help. We're not.
Are we leaving in say the
How
next
do you think we can help?
week?
In the next week, most probably.
So listen guys, my birthday's coming up and I was wondering if like we could do something and have like cake and stuff, you know. It's on the 15th.
Yes, but I don't see a reason that needs to stop us moving the ship, does it? Or do you want to have it here?
Can we like hang out and have cake?
Once again, not stopping you from that, just checking to see if you want to have it together or together here where there's a big presence coming.
Wait, if I bought a cake like here and we were leaving before that, we can like have it together.
Okay, yes, we'll eat cake, just...
I'm literally saying that if we're gonna stay here, that's fine, but if we leave, I want to get a cake, so I'm trying to figure out.
Okay, you just want to buy a cake, thank you. Sorry, I was not certain because I'm worried about impending doom and Davio is literally...
Wake up!
Yeah.
Wake up! Wake up!
Doom can wait.
Oh, good. I tell you what, we'll go get your cake as soon as we're sure the ship can move, and we won't get eaten in the next few hours. How does that sound?
That would be fantastic. I will be 28.
Your voter
28 on the 15th, baby.
will, be 28 on 1505.
Everyone write that down. It's important. We gotta celebrate.
How do
The 12th and the 5th.
How do you think we can help? I don't know that yet.
Can I go outside
I don't
Yes.
know
and
either.
touch the
I don't
ground?
think
Yeah.
we can, to be honest.
See if the rumbling is similar to anything I've encountered back home.
But this would be a good test first.
Roll
If we're gonna
a
take over
nature
that big
check.
space mouth thingy. Do you want to guarantee your life or not?
Where's my skills? Skills.
You have people that you want to protect, and we can only protect as much as we believe that we can.
That is a 14 plus 8,
Technically
22.
not, so-
What if we're not here to protect them when we need to?
I would like nature checks,
Because
it's
we
one of my
tried to too
expertise.
early.
The information in front of
That's
you.
silly. That's a silly thought you have.
Is it?
I believe that you can do it. And if I die, well, I die. But I'd rather say that I tried than I didn't. There's people in there that people here care about, so are we just gonna be like, see you later, you're not the people that I care about, goodbye? That seems like a Davio thing to do.
To be honest, that is also kind of a me thing to do.
No, maybe I just care too much, but I gotta learn that lesson along the way.
Would you throw away your life for these people?
Yep.
What if you can be stronger in the future and you can protect these people? But to do that, you need to survive now.
There's no chance for growth if I don't try. How can I be stronger if I can't do it now? You know? I'm not the fighter, I'm the talker.
22.
I could have tried to fight.
Vaguely familiar, yeah. There's elements that you recognize from your tastes of origin. With your sort of heightened sense, you can sort of recognize this to be sort of the burrowing of some sort of large worm creature.
It's a worm. It's a worm.
If you think it's worth the risk, and you can also convince everyone else, then we can do that.
There is one sort of hitch in that sort of, with a 22, not all of it, like, there's an element of sort of natural sort of vibration that's causing, but there's also something mechanical.
Mechanical one.
Robot worm.
Damn, Robo 1000.
Welcome to McDonald's and try the new McWorm.
Worm.
Valentine's just like obsessively packing and repacking his gear, very military style, being like ready in case, just ready. Terrified because Davio's outside just cooking plants.
I wonder what it could be. It's not like anything I've encountered back home. Mechanical.
Is it like a slinky worm? Is it going like this?
Perhaps it's like those fish we encountered back on the Ark.
Oh, please don't say that.
That could be really true. Like someone's like done some sort of experiment on the worm and has given them also some armor things. Or
Are you saying that the same people that made those fish that were designed to protect this thing have sent something designed to chase it down?
Quite possibly.
We should really go then, because that means it's definitely coming for us.
They might bring a worm.
It's
but
definitely a hypothesis, but again, I'd be interested to have a look at the thing.
they can bring a worm all they want, but they can't compete with this. No, you what did you order as a worm?
You're also sending like waves, like seismic waves back down to it. It gets scared, runs off.
I'm gonna do the worm out of the ship to meet up with Davio. Sorry for interrupting.
That's okay.
Thanks.
There's the worm.
How long does it look
For
like?
our Dice Revolution RPG, we need Jordan to do some VOs of him casting some spells. We need about 8 to 10 takes of him saying flicker.
I presume the two inflections are hot and cold, right?
Yeah. And it's also two different hand movements.
We'll hold you to that, yeah.
Fueka.
Oh, you mean Fueka? Sorry. It's Fueka, not Fueka.
I was actually originally going to change the words based on the damage type as well, but then I was like, I can't handle
maybe
it
I'll do
that. It's just annoying.
How long does it look like it'll take us to free this ship?
At the pace Davio is going at, maybe another half hour.
For the love of God, can you tell that thing? Let it dissolve, let it eat some of the plants, dissolve them. I don't want to be on the ground when this thing arrives.
is it gonna eat the plants or is it gonna specifically target the city?
No, I'm saying, can we get Flea to eat the plants on the thing? Or?
Oh, can you eat the plants outside?
You see, large, like it unhinges its jaw and large tentacles like emerge from its mouth, and it starts pulling at the plants and consuming them.
Wait, has he like appeared outside the ship or something?
No, the tentacles are reaching out
Oh.
from its mouth.
If things get particularly dire, I can finish probably most of it with a couple spells. I just prefer not to use them if we don't need to.
Do you reckon we can lure the worm away from the city?
I would strongly suggest we do something of the sort, because I presume if it turns up and we're not here, Harvest Festival and your elder's birthday won't exactly be the most memorable events of the season.
If you're saying it's after Flea, it shouldn't be too hard to do that.
Oh, that is true. Is it after Flea?
We don't know. Were those fish? They were guarding the ship, but not Flea explicitly. Flea was just part of what they were.
Well, I don't think they were guarding it. They were trying to get to Flea. Is that the whole point?
Roll the insight check.
11?
They were guarding the ship until the ship could be retrieved by something else.
Guarding the ship so something else could retrieve it. So.
And this might lead to something else. How is it tracked or something? I'm glad at least we've got something that can move. But...
Why are you so surprised that everyone that we meet has the capacity to know and or track us?
Because when I do this usually, I deal with idiots that don't think to look behind them when they go through a doorway. It's a lot easier than magically omniscient beings that can apparently track ships and worms and everything else across continents.
That must be nice.
It was for a while, and now I feel, as I've said, a little bit out of my depth. All I'm asking is, oh Captain, my Captain, do you think we need to be worried?
If the worry is about whether lives are at stake, yes. If you think we should be worried about our ability to take it down, then no.
I appreciate the vote of confidence. Ivelda, why don't we go get that birthday cake?
Okay. Alright.
On, in the context of, why don't we let the city know that there's possibly something going wrong?
I give you 20 gold to find the best birthday cake.
No, you've got to. Oh, you did talk to Flea, don't you? We need someone that knows cream puffs, right? Because cream puffs are adjacent to birthday cakes.
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
Well, this is always what I'd have for my birthday.
There's a place like.
You thought of what to eat on your birthday. Just whisper it to me so that I can whisper it to.
There's a store that I used to have birthday cakes from as a kid all the time. It's called
Victavians.
Ridiculous Radical Cakes.
Victavians,
Ridiculous radical cakes. I know what she means, yeah.
Did someone say my name?
How did you
How's it going out there?
Fueka.
Oh shit.
Fueka. I'm going a bit slower. She still knows how to do it because it's what is simple spell.
The disrespect you've shown me in the last 5 minutes is appalling, Wormtongue.
What disrespect? I'm sorry, I'm literally just worried about saving my own, and the ship, because that would be really bad if it got eaten.
Real talk, I haven't been paying attention to what's going on.
That's okay.
God bless.
He offers to buy you a birthday cake. The disrespect you've shown me in the last 5 minutes. I mean, look, statistically speaking.
You told me to be quiet, and I was like, oh, disrespect.
Alrighty.
I don't know. I was just trying to find an excuse to go into the city and send a few more messages now that we know that there's possibly something very bad coming.
Okay. Well, we will deal with all of that next time.
Yippee!
Okay, unknown creature approaches.
I don't like this.
No, it's fine.
But we got it, so it's okay. Oh, that was cool. Anyways, myself, do I have a board game recommendation for this week? Well, myself, boy, howdy, sure I do. There is a card game called, well, the overarching series is called Kinfire Delve, which is a little dungeon crawler style card game, and they have 3 games in the series. But essentially you're trying to complete challenges to make your way through the deck of cards in order to make it to the final boss at the end, and then essentially try to kill it before you run out of health. It's a very interesting take, I feel like, on a card drawing style game, like trying to manage your carded inventory whilst also trying to complete challenges without getting any repercussions. It's a solo to 2-player game, which is also a really cool factor, I think. So it's a lot of fun. So check it out if you feel like it.
Awesome. Well,
Very cool.
thank you for joining us for Dice Revolution session 28. 28. Sure to follow us on our social media. We are Dice Rev D&D. It's at the bottom of the screen right now. You can also follow us on Twitch and subscribe to us on YouTube so you know exactly when we're streaming. But thank you for joining us. We'll see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.